Hi everyone, my name is Alyssa Ron, and I want to talk about rating your food for the weekend so you can overcome that weekend and feel great about it. Now, the concept of rating your food, yeah, it's kind of weird, I know, but believe me, this has saved many of weekends, okay? All the work that you put in during the week, you don't want to blow it on the weekend. And unfortunately, that's what happens a lot of the time because we're out of our routines. We have parties to go to and showers and barbecues and golf outings and all these other different things that we have come up. And it can be difficult to stay on track if you're not prepared. But we are going to prepare you, right? So every Friday night, what you should do is you should sit down and you should say, okay, what do I have going on this weekend? Plan out your weekend. So I know that in the morning I have to get up and I have to go to little Billy's softball game, and then later that afternoon we have a birthday party, and then that evening we have date night. Yay! So you're planning out your weekend. So what are you going to do when you're at little Billy's softball game? What are you going to have for breakfast to make sure you get a nutritious meal before you have to run out the door? What are you going to pack with you for a snack? Because softball games can take a while, especially if it's an all-day long tournament. You want to be prepared and take those foods with you. Now, let's go to the birthday party. Okay, birthday party. What do they normally have? Pizza, cake, all this other different stuff. So what we want you to do is we want you to plan for the day, and we want you to control the things that you can. So we want you to get your healthy breakfast in. We want you to take your healthy snacks with you. And then when you go to that birthday party, have a healthy snack before you go, so you're not starving and giving into cravings and giving into the pizza and the cake. And when you're there, hopefully they have some stuff that's a little healthier. What we want you to do is we want you to rate that food. So let's, for example, say they have chocolate cake and they have pepperoni pizza and they have these really awesome little cake pops, or just a bowl of candy, and then maybe they have a fruit and veggie tray. Awesome, hopefully they do. But what we want you to do, rate that food. So we want you to fill up your plate with the healthy stuff, the vegetables, the fruit, and then more vegetables than fruit. But then we don't want you to deprive yourself, so I want you to go through that list of unhealthy junk food that they have, the pizza, the cake pops, the ice cream, the chocolate cake, and the bowl of candy. Okay, what is your 10? Okay, for me, I don't like cake. Cake is a 4 on my scale, maybe. But I love chocolate. I love candy, love chocolate. So I might say, well, I could really go for a little piece, or like a Hershey candy bar. And since it's just a little one, I'll have 2. Okay, that's a 10 for me. Huge 10 for me. Okay, the cake pops, the ice cream would probably be like an 8, but chocolate is definitely a 10. And pizza, oh buddy, pizza is a 10 for me. So I'm going to fill up on the healthy vegetables, a little bit of fruit. I'm going to pick my chocolate, which is a 10, and I'm going to have a piece of pizza. That's a 10. And just one piece of pizza, just a couple little things of chocolate. Why? Because I'm not depriving myself. I'm eating what I love, but I'm being healthy, and I'm not going to sabotage all the work that I did throughout the week. So I'm still allowing myself to have those really good foods, but I'm being a good girl the rest of the time. Okay, so now, well, great, I just picked a 10 for that. Now for dinner, what am I going to do? This is where you have to kind of make a decision. Is chocolate and pizza worth it when you're going out that night, or would you rather have a margarita? Is on the scale, say a margarita, pizza, and chocolate, what is a 10? With just those 3. Maybe a margarita is a 10 and you're like, oh, I can bump the pizza down to a 9. Awesome. But I want you to plan ahead, think ahead to what you will be doing. And then when you go into the restaurant, before you go to the restaurant, look up the meal, look up their menu, look up the nutritional info, and if they have like a skinny or fit menu, choose from that. If they don't, look at the nutritional information and figure out which one is the healthiest. And watch out for the salads. Watch out for the things that sound like they should be healthy because they're not always healthy. But look at the nutrition and decide before you step foot in that restaurant what you are going to eat. That way, if you show up and you're starving, you don't give in to a craving, or if the people you're with decide to eat something that's not very healthy, you don't give in to that temptation. You already had your plan. You're going to stay on track. And like I said, you're using your rating scale. So maybe a margarita is a 10 for you. So you're going to have your salmon with vegetables and then a margarita, you know. So just be smart about it. Use that rating scale. Decide what's a 10 for you, what you absolutely love and have to have, and plan from there. So I can't wait to hear how this works for you this weekend, and good luck. You guys are going to do awesome.